2, 3.
Isn't it just...
Yeah, I think I clapped X.
Yeah. What?
You done
You
good.
watched it 4 times. I'm just kidding. You should know by now.
You done good.
I think my hand just bounced.
My hand bounced too much.
Ready? Okay, try again. Hey everybody!
Hey everybody!
Hey everybody!
Who knew that life could be this way?
Clap, 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 clap.
Clap. Clap.
And everybody knows your name. What's up? It's me.
Yeah. It me.
I'm here.
Ryan has a problem with something.
I don't know what's going on right now.
It short fused everything.
It did, yeah.
It was very.
He always tells me to be more energetic.
You did an intro and then you like redid a different intro.
Yeah. That's where my mind was at.
Yeah,
too.
and I'm like, what's happening?
You doubled up. You doubled down.
You
I
up, down, you doubled right, and you doubled
have
left.
like a bug bite on my leg.
Oh,
that's cool.
It's itchy.
I had that last
Do
week.
you have a bug bite?
Dude, the spiders.
Can you say bug bite?
The spiders have been wild this year.
No sure.
It's true.
Alright.
So, today we're going to talk about sitcoms.
Okay.
We have seen many of sitcoms.
I've seen some sitcoms.
So, boyos, what's your favorite sitcom?
New Girl.
Nuko's pretty good.
I like New Girl.
I enjoyed it until
Except
the final
for the last
season.
season is absolute garbage.
Yeah, they don't know how to end a show that's making money.
Well, they probably...
What got canceled?
It got canceled, yeah. And then they had to, like, rush the ending, so they just, like...
Put whatever.
tied up all loose ends
Sure.
in a very convenient, happy way, which just was not... It was a whole different vibe of the show.
Yeah, I hear that.
But other than that, the first, like, 5 seasons of New Girl is awesome. Very funny.
What is... Because I wanted to say Scrubs, but I don't think that's a sitcom.
It is a sitcom.
Is it a sitcom? Yeah. It's not like a... I guess it's not drama.
It's
things
a
do happen.
hospital sitcom.
Yeah, but things do happen.
Scrubs is alright. That's my buddy Adam's one of his favorite shows.
I watched Scrubs so many times. I don't know if this was like a thing of like the 2000s era. Wait, before I go any further, what's your favorite sitcom?
Yeah, what's yours?
I feel like... I don't know if it would be Friends, but I'm gonna go with Friends.
It's the one that you've seen the most.
It's the one that I watch the most.
You
It's
have
like my
watched it
go-to.
a lot of times.
It's just like a feel-good.
Yeah, it's easy.
It's fun. I like most of the characters.
Yeah,
Ross, I
Ross
hate
is
you.
terrible. Ross' character is the most annoying.
Chandler and Monica are my favorite, and then Joey and Phoebe are like a close second.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, Rachel's fine, and then Ross.
Rachel, I love Rachel. She went through being like a spoiled brat to being like a
I mean, Rachel's only annoying mostly because of the Ross stuff.
No, I understand that. But like I was trying to say, but like with Rachel herself, she went through her whole character development from being like a spoiled brat to being like an actual businesswoman. She made something of herself.
She had the glow up.
She did, and I'm like, I respect that. That's right.
Yeah,
Ross is just annoying.
And like I know people are so nitpicky on like, oh, they could have never lived in this fancy apartment in New York City and stuff. But it's like, we don't care about the accuracies. No. It's a TV show.
Yeah.
Like, get over it.
Yeah. Entitlement. We hate entitlement in shows. Especially this guy.
Very much.
Ryan has a lot of problems with TV shows.
Yeah.
I already forgot what I was going to go off into with my whole spiel.
What did you say your favorite sitcom was?
Scrubs.
Scrubs.
Oh, that's where it was. Okay. So, I don't know if this was a thing of like 2000 eras of like sitcoms or whatever, but you could always tell when a show was like reaching its like end seasons when they had a Muppet episode.
That's when you know that they've run out of ideas.
Honestly, though. But, like, randomly, there would be, like, an episode where, like, Sesame Street characters or, like, Kermit the Frog. Which I don't know if Kermit the Frog is part of Sesame Street or not. I feel like he's his own thing.
No, I think Muppets and Sesame Street are different.
Yeah, but, like, they bring in Muppets at some point during the show. I'm like, oh, okay, the show's about to end then.
You know, is Community a sitcom?
I would say so.
I think it's a sitcom.
Yeah. I would say the first 4 seasons are quite good.
How many seasons are there? 5?
6.
Okay.
And then
6 seasons in a movie.
They never did the movie, though.
They're working on the movie.
Are they actually?
Mm-hmm.
Same cast?
Everybody but Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase, yeah.
Is he dead?
No.
Oh.
Nobody likes him anymore.
Oh.
And he got kicked out of the show.
No, he's the old guy.
Oh, the old guy. Got it.
Main guy is Joel McHale.
He's an asshole.
He's the Ross of Community.
Sure, but he's an asshole.
Joel McHale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're all here for Shirley and Donald Glover and Abed.
Mostly Donald Glover.
Donald Glover and Ahmed were the best.
Yeah.
Abed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the best duo.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Just the post-credit scenes and they're they do a rap song
and
about
let's
Spanish.
Be honest, all the paintball.
La baby,
Yeah. Go on.
All the paintball episodes are fantastic.
He made me watch the paintball episodes, and the first one I was like, all right, cool. And then we saw the second one. I was like, that's pretty good. It's like, you didn't like that? I was like, no, it was really good. It's like, no, you didn't like it. It's like, okay.
Wasn't into it. It was like a whole production. Like the second one's 2 episodes long. That's how amazing it was.
Also, I like to point out the fact you also were showing me this as we were trying to go to sleep.
That's fair.
I mean, we went to bed early for this.
He's so tired.
I lay down.
You know, once he gets horizontal, it's out.
Yeah, exactly. You know this about me.
I know this about
We put the beds up.
That doesn't...
It's close enough
and then he put it back down.
Yeah, I will reach a horizontal-ish position and I'm out.
Another sitcom I want to give a shout out to is Parks and Rec. Also very good until the last season.
Parks and Rec is good.
Because it's like...
season 2... to season.
Season 1's very bad.
Season 1 is introducing everything.
Well, season 1 doesn't know what it is yet.
Yeah, and it was such a different vibe. And then season 2 hit
because they were trying to be The Office.
Yeah, but then they found their little stride and what makes them different. Because I like Parks and Rec more than The Office.
Oh, 100%.
I know that's inflammatory to some people, and the Office fans are diehard Office fans, but I prefer Parks and Rec over The Office.
My coworkers are watching The Office right now, rewatching it.
Yeah,
I should rewatch it because he watched most of it without me.
Yeah,
of The Office.
Yeah,
it's okay. There's some great stuff that comes out of The Office.
I've tried watching it. It is not for me. There are bits and pieces that are hilarious, and I can tell you that.
Yes, I
agree.
But
I will not say that overall.
It's the same as It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Never watch. I hate the characters.
Exactly.
I hate the characters. They're
all assholes, and they don't change.
They don't.
There's no character development in 15 seasons. And I know because I've heard interviews with Charlie Day, who's one of the people in It's Always Sunny. And he says, that's intentional. That's how they want to do these characters. And to me, I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's just not for me.
Exactly. 100%. That is where it goes. If that's the format you're going with, stick to it.
And again,
it gets your views.
There are some scenes in It's Always Funny, and It's Always Philly that are funny. It's always funny, that's always Philly.
Always funny, always Philly.
So anyway, I started blasting. That's a good line.
That's an iconic line, yeah.
There's some funny stuff, but... overall, it's not my show. And same with The Office. And for me, Parks and Rec is just hilarious.
Yeah.
Such great characters.
So iconic.
So funny.
We watched it multiple times.
We did. In a row.
I do love watching blooper reels of sitcoms.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're just having a great time.
I miss it.
Too.
Yeah.
I know. It always makes me want to be an actor because I'm like, it just looks like you're having a great time. And I'm like, honestly, it just looks like you're getting paid to have fun, and I want that.
Yeah. It's always a good time.
To me, though, it would be so hard to not just laugh all the time.
That's why they have so many takes where they're just dying or whatever.
Or you just see people going they're doing movements specifically just so they don't see that they're laughing.
I saw a blooper from The Office because there's a lot of Office bloopers the other day where it was Dwight, it was Jim, and it was I think Gabe is his name, and they were in the break room. It was tall skinny guy, and then we all know Jim and Dwight, right? Mm-hmm. And they were in the break room, and this tall, skinny guy was talking, and he's like, yeah, I took some online karate classes. It was going on this whole tangent, and it was just so, and Jim, John Krasinski tried to turn around and say his line, and he just started laughing and turned back around.
Yeah.
And then Rainn Wilson, who plays Dwight, was just really trying to keep it in and couldn't. He's just going on this tangent about online karate lessons. It's so funny.
Well, it's in Friends.
I love that.
Joey and Chandler would intentionally try to make the girls laugh all the time and just do silly shit.
Yeah.
Or make fun of them, or if one of the girls said their line wrong or whatever, they would then say something wrong or in their response to it repeat what they said instead of the correct thing or whatever.
There's a lot of good Friends bloopers too.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I see the most.
And I miss those old style of sitcoms where they're just having a great time, which I'm sure new sitcoms are having a great time too, but we don't see bloopers as much.
It's just not the same to me because to me it just feels so formulaic.
Sure.
You know, like the laughs aren't even real. It's laugh tracks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just trying to be. It's trying to be, and it not just is. You know.
Can I change my answer?
Sure.
Yeah.
The Nanny. I love The
The
Nanny.
Nanny was good. We would
The
watch The
Nanny.
Nanny on Nick at Night and George Lopez.
Nanny holds a special place in my heart. I don't know when the first time I ever watched it, but I remember watching. And my brother Art just comes in and he's like, "Wow, her voice is so annoying." It's like, it's endearing. Shut up.
It's not annoying.
It's not
You're annoying.
Well, I feel like we grew up watching lots of sitcoms. Like a lot of the shows, even on the Disney Channel and stuff that we would watch, like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody,
Yeah.
That's So
Hannah
Raven.
Montana, That's So Raven. They're all
Yeah.
sitcoms. They're
Drake
just
and Josh
for
For
kids.
kids.
Jake and
Yeah.
Josh,
iCarly.
iCarly, Victorious.
Yeah. All of them.
Zoe 101. Those are all sitcoms.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, this man.
The funniest story, I was sick with COVID.
Yeah.
One time, and the show that I was putting on at the time was Zoe 101, just to fall asleep. I didn't know what to do. And I put it on, and Josh is in the other room, and the house we were in at the time, the bedroom was across this little half a foot hallway from the bedroom. And so he's just sitting across from there, and I put Zoe 101 on and fell asleep. And he's every 20 minutes I just hear, ooh, ooh, ooh.
And it just haunted me for the longest time.
And you know what haunted me in a similar vein? When I was sleeping over at the house one time.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
It's
Big
loud
Bang
as shit.
Theory was on loud as shit
Yeah.
all night long. And the whole universe was in a black dark or whatever. And I'm just like, just please stop, just please stop, just please stop. Like every 20 minutes, the stupid song is going. And it's a great song. It's really funny.
But
But
when you're
not
trying
at
to
4
fall
in the
asleep.
morning when I've
Yeah.
heard it 100 times and I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Save me. But Big Bang Theory,
I'm in a dark state, please.
but Big Bang Theory also a good sitcom.
I feel like the first few seasons were really good, and to me, the longer it went on, the less interested I was.
Yes. However, it went on a little too long, but there were Sheldon, his character was the main guy, so every scene that you saw with him was really well done because he was the one who was getting paid the most out of everyone.
Yeah.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the early seasons, and then every time we've watched it, I feel towards the later seasons I just can't remember what's happening. I know, I think even Mark Hamill married them or something like that.
Really? That's cool.
He was in it and
I
stuff
know
like
Will
that.
Wheaton was in it repeatedly.
Yeah.
He was a big fan.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't remember any of that.
Stephen Hawking was in it.
Yeah, that's true.
That one girl from where are we?
Where are you?
I don't remember.
Which girl?
Something from one of a famous not Destiny Child. God.
It's Beyonce. She was in Big Bang Theory.
Imagine? I don't remember. It's
Which girl are you talking about?
It was at the very end where he's getting his award for his Nobel Prize, and then
Spoiler alert.
and then Raj is there with a very famous actress. Is that so and so? And I can't remember her name.
Megan Fox?
Not Megan Fox.
Oh,
No,
okay.
yeah,
She was a new girl.
Yeah.
she was a new girl, which is weird too.
I thought she did great in New Girl.
She was only there for a little bit though.
Yeah, because
She's there for, a
was
season.
pregnant.
Yeah, she was.
No, I thought she was in Jury Duty.
Well, yeah, that was the story, the
yeah.
in-story reason, but the outer
Oh, I thought
story
that was,
reason was
the
she was
real
pregnant
reason.
and went on maternity leave.
Oh.
And
That's
then
why you never really see her body for a little while, even though she wasn't in it. But even when she was, it was
a
people-
shadow.
Yeah.
And
Well, they,
shadow
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 her
in the
up.
window. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another really good sitcom, which I know you haven't really watched and you kind of watched me watch, is Modern Family.
I see clips online and it seems fine. I feel like if I watch it, it'd be fine.
What I kind of wish they do is because I do feel it's a good depiction of a large family of a bunch of different looking families. One's an old dude married to a young lady who has a son, and then they have another kid.
Inner race too.
Interracial couple. One of them's kind of your stereotypical family, 2 white parents, and then but with 3 children, and then the other one's a gay couple who adopts an Asian baby. So it was very different from other stuff. But what I wish they kind of did is that as the series went on, as it shifted more focus from the parents to the kids, and it never really did. The kids were always there if it was important to the plot, but not really.
Right.
Which I kind of feel like is a pitfall to a lot of shows. It's like if the kid's not important, it's like the parents don't even have children in that moment. It's like, oh shoot, we have kids.
Do you know that the guy who played the son in Modern Family, Manny, he graduated high school at 13.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a fun fact.
That is a fun
fact. The girl who plays Lily, I guess she's in like a local theater guild, and a lot of the actors get together to go to her plays and stuff like that. Like they're
nice. I do
but she gets really nervous when Jesse Tyler Ferguson goes to her stuff.
Who's Jesse Tyler Ferguson?
The guy who plays her dad.
Oh.
He's the skinny ginger guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The one who's actually gay.
Right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah. I do love the idea that a lot of these people who are in a sitcom, especially since like you're in a sitcom with someone for like so many years, like,
they're your family.
They become your family too. Like I like that sense of community.
Can you guess what the #1 rated sitcom on IMDb is?
I was looking at it, so I won't guess.
I wasn't looking at it, but highest rated sitcom? It has to be Friends.
That is it?
Is it Friends?
No.
What is it?
Modern Family.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It gets in. Oh, I guess it's not rating, but because it gets an 8.5, Friends gets an 8.9. But it's listed as the #1.
I mean, it's the more recent one, so I'll give it to it, I guess.
Well, it's not even by episodes, so I don't know.
Alright, so you gave me false
information.
information.
So is it just a list, and that's the first one they listed?
No, because this says best sitcoms of all time.
Oh, so then based on
sitcoms?
what?
Not best.
Huh?
You said bet sitcoms.
I said best.
Mm-hmm.
Play the tape. Best sitcoms of all time.
I don't think we've been watching any. What?
We've been watching The Bear, which is a sitcom.
Is it drama?
I would say, isn't it a
dramedy
drama?
maybe? Because there's comedy in it, but I would say it's more of a drama.
Yeah. What is considered a sitcom? Does it have to be funny?
Situational comedy, so yeah, probably.
Is that what it stands for?
Yeah.
I never put that together. That makes sense, though.
Situational comedy.
Yeah, okay.
Sitcom, for short.
Yeah.
Yeah, so going down this list, so...
I like
Modern
The Bear.
Family's...
I know that's not what we're talking about, but The Bear.
No,
Modern Family's #1.
Gets better.
Friends is #2.
It's rising.
Big Bang Theory's #3.
I can see that.
Sure.
Then All in the Family.
I know that one.
And then The Simpsons.
Does that count as a sitcom?
Yeah, it's animated.
It's a sitcom, but it's an animated sitcom.
I guess.
Because Gravity Falls is on here too.
Is that a sitcom?
I would put that as a separate category.
Yeah, I would
personally,
too.
but that's just me.
Gravity Falls is great though. That's a fantastic show.
And then 6 is How I Met Your Mother, which let's talk about that ending.
Oh man,
I haven't
terrible.
seen it, but I don't care if you spoil it because I have no plans on why.
Absolutely terrible.
Also, yeah, it's pretty bad. So the whole premise, and this is like the ongoing issue with like a lot of sitcoms that just go on too long just for the money or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think you were touching on this the other day because we were talking about it, but that How I Met Your Mother is the biggest culprit of that because it's a story about how I met your mother, but he is just going on these massive rants that mean nothing.
How I Met Your Mother is like the epitome of dragging out a story for no payoff.
For profit.
Because first of all, we
That's
don't
the payoff.
we don't meet the mother till the final season. She's not even there for very long. She's barely even there for the seasons that she is there.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the end of the thing is he gets with Robin, who's been there since day one, who's
not even the mother.
Has a crush on the whole time. Yeah, not the mother.
But that was the whole spiel, and kind of like, oh no, but that's the reason why it went for so long. Because you're telling this story about how you met your mother, but in reality you're telling us about how you were really in love with Robin all this time, and we're okay with that because we see how you look at her and she makes you happy and all that stuff. So
that defeats the whole purpose of the entire point of the show.
How I Met Your Mother, yeah.
Yeah.
This is how I met your new mother.
It just undercuts everything. I don't like that either.
I did like the new series How I Met Your Father, with Hilary Duff.
Yeah.
Right, I saw a few.
But they canceled it after 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Very sad.
And weren't doing they were bringing back characters from How I Met Your Mother, which I thought was nice.
Yeah, they brought Robin back, right?
And Barney, yeah.
And Barney.
Yeah. Which I thought was nice. Like, oh, nice. They're bringing the old characters.
And the bar and the apartments were reused and stuff like that.
Yes, because he bought the bar and stuff like that. That was nice and whatever. We could have gone somewhere, but it got canceled. Oh, well.
Yeah.
I didn't care much for.
Well, I also liked how it was different because, like, in the original, it was him telling the story to the kids, which also apparently they filmed all of the kids' parts at once because they didn't over the course of 10 years. Yeah, the kids are gonna age, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, he's telling the story to the kids at one time, so the kids can't age the whole time. So, like, David Henry, who's also the guy from Waverly Place, he's like,
Right.
I knew the ending the whole time.
Yeah.
But he couldn't say anything for like 10 years.
Right. He was one of the kids?
Yeah. He was a son. Yeah. It's funny too. And this is such an ingrained thing, but it's not part of the show, but someone did like a little edit or whatever with the actors. And I don't know if this is like because they look young, so I don't know if this is like a weird backwards like blooper reel or something else. I don't think it's a blooper. It could be fake, but it's like, you've been telling us this story for so long. I haven't gone away from this couch in years. It feels like you've been going out for 10 years telling me this story. I've just been sitting here. The only interaction I have was with my sister here, and I'm a growing boy. And it's like, oh god.
Oh no.
I was like, oh god, it's getting weird. This is weird. It's most likely fake, but I don't know where that came from.
I'm pretty sure it's fake.
It sounds fake.
It came somewhere. I don't know where it came from, but I saw that and I was like, this is weird.
That is
I'm
weird.
into it.
Okay.
Not the
Yeah.
insensual part, but just
You mean ancestral?
yeah. I made an edit about that too. Anyways.
Good story.
Thank you.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I feel like that's a large reason why a lot of shows get canceled now, because it's like people feel like it's not going anywhere.
I mean, that's what happened with iCarly.
But yeah. But I feel like they did have a plan. They were about to show us who her mom was.
Hmm?
We've been waiting 7 seasons for that.
Did you know that Miranda Cosgrove put out a tweet saying that they're hoping to be able to make a movie to like finish off the whole story?
Oh, that'd be nice.
So they're hoping to do that. They haven't made it official or anything, but
nice.
they're saying they're trying to make that in the works, which would be great.
Just because it got suddenly canceled and they did set such stuff up.
Yeah.
What I'm still upset about, I know we've talked about this before, is that, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent show.
Yeah, they were actually trying to get...
Yeah, all the actors, like the 3 main actors, they do like a podcast and stuff, and they like talk to each other and whatever. And they were like, we've been wanting to do a Ned's Declassified adult survival guide, make it like an adult
version
show, like, and we pitched this to Nickelodeon, and they just said no. And he's like, and they won't sell us the rights to it. They won't let us do anything with it. They just said no, and then that's that, and it's sitting there. And I think that that's so frustrating, because like you have these actors, right, who love this thing that they've done and want to continue it and continue, giving back to their fans that helped them when they were younger and helped this community. And it's a really cool show and a really cool idea. And they have the idea, right? They're like, we know what we want to do. We just need you to say, sure, go ahead and do it. And Nickelodeon just like, nah, we're not going to do it. And we're not going to let you do it, right? Yeah. We're not going to give you the rights to it and let you take it and like do what you want with it. We're just going to say no, and that's that, and bye. Have a nice day.
Yeah, but we get the iCarly revival, which was fun.
I didn't like the writing at certain points was just.
It wasn't the greatest. It was fun. I used the word on purpose.
It was something.
Yeah.
I mean, the first season was probably better than the second and third.
Absolutely.
But I mean, it was still fun, and it was fun to see the characters again.
Sure.
We watched the Zoe 102 movie.
That was a train wreck.
That was fun too. It was fun to see everybody.
It was fun, but it was a train wreck.
I don't need to see it. I already know I'm gonna hate it.
There was at one point though, because they got like.
Who came back for it? Did they get everybody?
No.
But they
like Victoria Justice did not come back.
But there was like it's like a very early on, and like a smart girl from Zoe 101, she ended up like becoming like a big scientist woman girl. She's getting married.
Like in real life?
In
the show.
In the show's universe, and she's getting married off to whatever that douchebag kid who has like a heart of gold.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that they became a thing.
Yeah. So they're getting married, and that's the whole movie that they're going to the wedding.
The movie's the wedding.
Yeah, but
Reese.
They got like
Logan.
No.
Logan Reese.
Oh.
Why say no when it's an actual yes?
Well, Reese is the last name.
Okay, but he's Still technically right.
Still technically right.
I mean, you don't really call people by their
They
last
called
name.
him Reese all the time. Okay, anyway, continue.
Yeah, so, but what was I going with that point? It was not even a good story. But
You were
there was
just
like a
telling
point where like she gets like this new phone and it's like see-through and holographic and stuff like that. And I was looking at it, it's like, I wonder if that's actually how the future's gonna go. Because that'd be interesting. Because you know how like they had like in iCarly they had like the pair phones or whatever that's like make.
Well, in Zoe
Apple.
101, the cool thing was the tech deck,
Yeah.
which was like a phone that you flip and you get a keyboard.
Oh, that's always nice. That's so powerful.
It was until iPhone
And that
came
because
out.
that was pre like iCarly and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was like the cool thing before the iPhone, which was the pair phone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which, you know, I love that they're playing little homages to those kind of
Yeah, I
things.
mean Dan Schneider is smart. You gotta give him that.
Yeah.
Dan Schmeider.
He knows what to do to get people's attention. One way or the other.
Yep.
Truth.
But yeah.
Truth.
Another good sitcom. I don't know if you guys remember it was or if you guys watched it was 30 Rock.
Never
I
watched
never
it.
watched it.
Nah. You took me to the 30 Rock building.
We did go in the 30 Rock building.
Yeah. I remember.
I mean the sitcom's just based in the building, so.
Yeah, but you kept telling me, it's like, this is 30 Rock building. I was like, ah.
Is it because it's 30 Rockefeller Lane or whatever?
30 Rockefeller Plaza.
Drive.
Yeah.
I think
Which
it's
is
Plaza.
Which is like down the street from the Pokemon Center
Nice.
In the Empire State Building.
and the Empire State Building. Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
And we were, and the people I told, I talked to were like, oh, go up that building because then you can get a nice picture on the top of the 30 Rock building with the Empire State Building in the background.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Which is pretty cool.
Which they were like, that's nicer than getting a picture on top of the Empire State Building, and it's cheaper.
It is way cheaper, yeah. It was crazy though, because like I don't know if you ever seen like a picture of New York from like Google Maps or whatever, but you know how like there's the Central Park where it's just like that one piece of land that's just all like basically like a little mini forest or whatever.
Yeah.
It is crazy to see it in person, like how long that actually
Is it actually like huge?
It's huge.
gigantic.
We walked through it, and
We walked through half.
We walked through half of it, and that took us like how long? Like 2 hours to get to half.
Really?
Or some
No
shit.
way.
Well, okay, so we had also walked from our apartment, which was like across town,
Yeah.
and then we walked through half, and we were like, we're tired,
Yeah.
our feet hurt,
I'm cranky.
we still have to go back.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
cranky.
We couldn't figure out
my
the
legs are
subway.
tired. We couldn't find the subway.
Yeah.
And then at some point, it's like, oh, look, the subway. It's like, well, it's too late now.
Too late now, yeah.
But yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've never seen that sitcom. I heard great things about it, but it's also like a particular set of humor, I heard.
Kinda. I mean, it's Tina Fey. Tina Fey is hilarious.
Sure, she's crazy.
Sure.
I love her. I love crazy.
Sure. Yeah.
Tina Fey, Alec Baldwin.
I think I've seen a few episodes, but I haven't really seen it.
Yeah.
Also on this list, New Girl's 55.
I mean, it's an older
okay.
show. So.
That's
It's
not that old.
2011
Yeah.
It's an
to
old-
2018.
Yeah, it's an older show and it's no Friends or Modern Family. Anyways,
And then Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that was a good one.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine was pretty good.
I've never
enjoyed
watched it. I do want to watch that one.
It's
though.
pretty good.
I heard pretty good things about that.
Enjoyable. I like Terry Crews. Cast is cool.
I like Rosa. Rosa's my favorite.
Yeah. The guy, what's his name?
Oh.
Charles?
Manson?
Oh, Charles.
Yeah, you know him?
The one who
The
died?
actor?
Yeah, I know.
The actor was at the museum one day. I saw him.
Oh,
Did
nice.
you say hi?
No.
I thought you were gonna talk. He didn't even say hi to Philip DeFranco.
Well,
we
that's
talked about this.
we don't know who
I
he's
didn't
gonna
say.
say hi
I
to.
didn't. I never went up to anybody and said hi to them. I talked
No, I thought-
briefly with Timberlake. I talked briefly with Trisha Hirschberger because I was selling her a
I
membership.
talked to her too.
You know, just like if the interaction happened organically, it happened. If it didn't, then it didn't.
Yeah,
I talked to her too much time. But and then I thought you were gonna talk about Holt
Captain Holt, R.I.P. Andre, whatever your last
Yeah.
name.
and Cheddar.
The dog.
Yeah.
What's
Corgi.
We were saying our respects to a great man who passed away.
This year.
Keep the dog
Not
until
this
the
year.
end.
It was this year.
It was earlier this year, right?
Yeah.
Or was it the end of last year?
I think it was last year.
If it was last year, it was definitely the end of last year, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it happened this year.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
almost positive.
What's his name, Ryan?
Andre something. I said that.
Andre
already.
the Giant.
I don't
obviously.
remember
Andre
last name.
Brower.
Okay, well, I said I didn't know.
It was December 11, 2023.
Okay, so it was
Yeah, it was late last
basically.
year.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. But yeah, good show.
Yeah.
Bob's Burgers is on here.
Have you guys ever seen?
You've never seen Bob's Burgers?
It's fun.
That's what I've heard.
I saw an article yesterday that said they think Bob's Burgers is gonna be the new like Simpsons.
Oh, where it's
Like,
gonna
just
be
go for it,
for
man.
on and on and on and
I
on.
mean,
and on.
probably. Family Guy probably will too.
I mean, yeah. You guys ever seen the Golden Girls?
Nope.
Bunch of older women being sassy with each other.
I know the premise. I've never seen it though.
It's good. I haven't seen every episode, but I've seen a good handful of episodes. I love when older sitcoms, and I'm sure newer sitcoms do it, but I'm just more familiar with older ones, where they do an episode that is not funny. It has a very serious tone because they're trying to talk about something serious.
Mm-hmm.
And Golden Girls was a great one because they talked about homosexuality, which spoke to me on a spiritual level because, you know.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Because, you know, a little bit of that. But it was just a crazy moment because, like, you have, like, the bitchy one. I forget her name. But there's, like, the Duds done by Betty White. Love her. R.I.P.
She was the Duds.
She was the Duds in there.
Mm-hmm.
She was Scatterbrain. She was a country girl. Love her.
Who doesn't?
Honestly.
R.I.P. Betty White.
All right,
Yeah.
right.
But the serious one of them all, who was like the bitchy one, but had a smart remark to everything like that. She was like talking to someone where she later found out was like a homosexual, and she was having trouble with that. And her mom, which is the oldest one of the cast there, like one of the main cast there, had an opinion. It's like, that doesn't matter. Why would it matter?
Mm-hmm.
They're still the same person.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think of it this way. Just because you learn something new doesn't mean that they're trying to attack you or offend you. They're just trying to open up more to let you in. And you not wanting to accept that is hurtful. And why would you want to hurt someone?
Mm.
And it was such a big move. I'm like, wow, an older generation
Yeah.
said that. And it was just so like eye-opening to me. I was like, oh my god, like maybe not everyone's like stuck in their ways or whatever. Like people have their own morals and can make their own opinions.
Well, I don't know if you've seen this, but I've seen I think it was either like a Reddit post or something like that, where this person was talking about how like their grandma was talking about when they were a kid, like one of her cousins or her great grandma or whatever, was talking about how one of her cousins, you know, was like I think a girl one day or a boy one day, and then you saw them a few years later and they were the other.
Yeah.
And she was like, and it's just, you know, that's what it was. It was cousin Tony or whatever, and like it was fine, and like, you know, no one said anything. We're just like, okay, this is who you are now, and we all accepted it. And that was like in the early 1900s or whatever.
Yeah.
And the person was like, if my great grandma can understand trans, then the rest of you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly. But I love when sitcoms did like a very serious episode.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like
Yeah.
Scrubs too. Scrubs episode 2 got very serious.
Yeah.
Because they talked about death.
Yeah.
Because, you know, hospital
Yeah.
environment.
Yeah.
And it was literally just like an older woman who was probably like his first or second patient or whatever. And they were like trying to keep her alive. And at some point she's like, you know what, honey? I think I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time for me to go.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just such a very like serious tone where he had to deal with the fact like this is a hospital, you're gonna have to deal with death.
Yeah.
And he just happens to be lucky enough to be with a woman who's okay with the idea of death, and now it's explaining to him like why I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
So he's like trying to like figure out all these ways to like, oh, but you haven't done this, you haven't done this. It's like, no, I have done that. I have done that.
Mm-hmm.
I've lived a good life. I am happy with my life.
Yeah.
It is now just my time to go,
Yeah.
and that's okay, honey.
Cool with that.
Death is scary too, but it's also peaceful.
Yeah.
And you gotta know when to cut your
You
losses.
gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them.
Exactly.
Just like Kenny Loggins always said.
And it was great because in that episode, you know, she tells him, and then he has to tell the family essentially that this is her decision or whatever, and they're trying to convince him like, no, she's not in the right state of mind or whatever. And it's like, no, let me talk to my family. It's like, I'm okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then she goes to him again. It's like, don't worry about what they say. You're doing great. You're amazing. You're doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
You keep doing you. Don't ever stop being you. But know that there are going to be hard decisions that you're going to have to make. And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta make sure you're able to pick yourself up and move forward from them.
Yeah.
And it was such a great episode. I'm like, I love where this is going.
Yeah.
Sitcoms back in the day, they'd love to do that stuff.
They knew how to tackle a hard message.
They did, and they did it in such a masterful way. A lot of the times, not every time.
Not always, but
a lot of times you're like, ooh, fuck yeah.
So what do you think about taking a quiz to see which sitcom character you are?
Sure.
Alright.
Who's going first?
So I'm gonna airdrop it to both of your devices.
Oh, okay.
And then we can all do it together.
Is airdrop a setting you need to have on?
You shouldn't.
I think so.
Okay.
Oh,
I got two different answers.
You got the options.
So you unlocked your phone and you showed up now. So I think you have to have your phone unlocked at least.
Wow, you just gave it to me. I opened it up without my permission.
Oh,
I think it's because these devices are connected.
I had to click to accept.
Okay.
Okay, so first question is, what is your favorite movie genre?
Movie genre? Okay. I'm biased. So the options are horror, comedy, musical, romance, drama, and action.
I guess I would put horror because I would say I watch more horror movies. Also, why is sci-fi not an option?
Yeah, it's just 6 options apparently. I would say I'm more of a comedy. I like horror, but I'm more comedy.
I'm gonna go comedy.
I would put horror.
Alright.
What is your first ideal date? A movie?
Ideal first date.
Ideal.
Candle lit dinner?
Uh-huh.
Amusement park?
Mm-hmm.
Hiking?
Mm-hmm.
Clubbing? Or museum?
Obviously clubbing. No,
Obviously.
I'm not a club
I'll choose
person.
dinner.
I think dinner's a good option. I like museum too, honestly.
I like the
or hiking.
I like the ideal movie is a terrible first date.
It's a fact because you're not getting to know the person.
Yeah, you're not talking. Candlelit dinner would be the best. I would like hiking, but I would never take someone on a first date.
Museum. I feel like museum is maybe a second. I'm gonna go with dinner too.
What is your love language? Physical touch? Words of affirmation? Acts of service? Quality time? Gift giving? Or can't pick just one?
I would say I have multiple, but I have to put physical touch as number one.
I would say quality time.
Oh, you can pick multiple answers. No, you can't.
You can't pick just one.
Yeah, but like...
But if there is a clear number one, go for it. I'll do physical touch.
Yeah.
What shoes would you wear on your first date? Converse, loafers, heels, Birkenstocks, New Balances, or boots?
I wear Vans. That's not an option.
Yeah, I would just put Converse.
I guess I'll put
Converse.
New
too,
Balances
yeah.
just because it's the closest to like a sneaker, which is what I usually wear.
Sure.
I don't have any Converse-like stuff.
Sure.
What's your red flag? You're a perfectionist. You're scared of commitment. You can be immature at sometimes. You're bad at communicating. You tend to hide your emotions. You're always late.
What does immature mean? Does that just mean joking around a lot?
Yeah, in inappropriate situations.
Ooh, an inappropriate situation.
That's how I interpret that. You're always late to things. That would be my biggest red flags to someone. If you're always late to things.
I think it's
It's
about
asking about your...
I know. I'm just making it.
But yeah, I agree. If someone's always late, that
like every now and then, life happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
But if you're consistent, like I've had friends like that before that would be consistently 30, 40, 50 an hour late.
That's
to everything.
too much.
It was just so annoying.
An hour?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'll give you 15
If
minutes.
she was there 30 minutes late, that was a good day.
Ugh.
And I'm just like, come on, people.
Uh,
I'm gonna put perfectionist.
You're a perfectionist. That's your red flag? Did you put that too?
Yeah.
I'll put high emotions. I feel like that's my red flag.
On weekends, you can be found watching Netflix, working out for drinks with friends, reading, heading to bed early, or meeting up with your sneaky link.
Watching Netflix.
Heading to bed early.
Watching Netflix.
I got
Yeah,
mine.
watching Netflix. Alright, I got my answer.
I got my answer.
What's your character?
I am Jay Pritchett from
Me
Modern
too.
Family.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay Pritchett?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
I feel like we put different answers and got the same
We
thing.
put slightly different answers.
You put comedy, I put horror.
That's-
What did you put for love language?
I put quality time.
Okay, I put physical touch.
Okay.
You didn't put perfectionist.
No.
So we answered half of them different and we got the same.
What'd you get?
I got Chandler Bing.
Oh, good for you. Good for you. You would love that.
I do.
Yeah.
You're very sarcastic, tend to use humor as a defense mechanism, and might be scared of commitment. However, you're a loyal friend and aren't afraid to show the people around you that you love them. It's probably accurate.
Alright. What does yours say? Because I want to know if it says something different.
Mine says, you may seem like a hard ass at times, but you have the biggest soft spot in your heart for the ones you love. You're extremely loyal, although you may not always know how to express your appreciation for others.
It says the exact same thing.
We literally put half of the questions were different, Josh.
Well, because these BuzzFeed quizzes.
Are there 2 options that you get?
I don't know.
You're either Chandler or you're Jay?
Yeah, nothing in between. I want to be the nanny. I want to be Fran Drescher. Mr. Sheffield.
Mr. Sheffield.
Mr. J.
I also love sitcoms because I feel like a lot of older sitcoms, like 2000 sitcoms, I feel like I've watched a lot of newer ones and they don't really have the sassy character. Back in the day, 2000 sass, 1990s sass, ooh, different level.
Yeah.
The amount of like quick whips back to people, it was so
And I
great.
think that's something that like I miss too in modern writing is because it's so like formulaic and like, oh, I write a thing, oh, like everything has to be a one-liner and everything has to get a laugh. That there is it just feels unreal, right? It doesn't feel like this is a real conversation between real people.
Yeah.
And 2, like there is no like personality to it because it's just so like by the beat, by the numbers. This is funny. You're gonna laugh, and I'm gonna put a laugh track by it.
Yeah.
You know, there is no personality in the characters.
Yeah, not like back in the day where, like in Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which the biggest personality was the cat, which is great.
Oh, so good.
So sassy.
Love it.
Yeah.
The most I always loved sending this gift to a bunch of people whenever I'm like waiting for someone. I just put Salem scratching a nail filing his nails like waiting.
Yeah.
Love it, so sassy.
Yeah.
Oh god,
You don't get that these days.
not at the same level, no. I feel like I want to watch like some newer ones, or at least look up like if like newer sitcoms have approached like serious topics or how their sense of comedy is, because every show is different. They have different.
What's that one that we watched several times with the guy who's a writer and then the
New Girl?
no.
Go on, keep going, keep going.
The guy is like a writer, and then there's the lesbian couple who's his sister, and then there's the professional sportsman.
The one with the intro where it's just like. Dun-dun-dun.
I don't know the intro. And they live in a really nice house. And
One with the younger brother's the richest one.
Yeah, because he.
Oh,
wrote a
Home
book.
Economics.
Home Economics, yeah.
I love that show.
The intro was like. Dun-dun-dun. Remember?
No.
Okay, well.
I believe you.
You did that
Wait,
every
what
time.
were you mentioning about it?
Well, it's a sitcom. And it's a modern one.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
saying like I feel like that one's okay.
It was really good, and shame on you for canceling it.
I still don't get why it's called Home Economics.
That's the name of the book that he wrote.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
One has to do with 3 houses at various economic levels. Like middle class, lower
Yeah.
class, and upper class.
Which
Because the
again,
brother's rich, the sister's super poor, and he's middle class.
Right.
because they're obviously the main ensemble is like the brother, the main family, which are the 2 brothers and the sister, and then they have their partners, which I would say is like the second cast or whatever, not the main ensemble or whatever.
The supporting
characters, and the supporting characters so much for that.
Lupe?
They were so good.
Lupe, yeah.
Lupe, fucking love her.
Yeah.
They I feel like a good sitcom can have the supporting characters be much better than the main cast.
But what does that tell you about the show, though?
Yeah.
But I think the main cast is not only the 3 siblings, but their partners.
Sure.
And Lupe 100% is a supporting character, but she's
a badass.
She's a great supporting character,
Yeah,
and then all the partners. Because if you think about it, the 6 main characters are like the group ensemble, and then the kids and Lupe are like the supporting cast, along with like the parents and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was just so good.
It's alright. I didn't mind it.
Everything to you is like.
First episode brought it together nicely. It's like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a fun time.
It's fun. And it was just a play on like social economic structures and all that stuff, and
where it didn't take itself serious all the time.
It really never did.
No. It had like heartfelt moments.
It was like serious, but so unserious at the same time.
Yeah, it was good. It's good. I liked it. Was So Help Me Todd a sitcom? Or
It's more of a drama.
Okay, because So Help Me Todd.
I would say it's kind of a situational comedy because it's funny.
Sure. But that was good.
And they go about it kind of silly, and every episode's like a different situation.
It's convoluted.
But
yeah, that was fun to watch.
I think sitcoms are also typically like a 30-minute show, and those are like an hour.
That's fair. What else do we want to talk about?
We got anything else for this one?
Unless you want to do another quiz, I think we're good.
Let's do another quiz. Why not?
What kind of quizzes?
I don't know. I thought you kind of thought you had one.
Yeah, it sounded like you had one ready for us.
I was looking. Do you want to do a quiz on our sitcom knowledge?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna be.
Best.
I'm not gonna be any better.
Well, you've seen more.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I remember.
No, that's fair. I haven't seen and I don't remember. So
Double
beat
win.
that, huh?
It's not competition.
It's about learning.
All right. I got 10 questions here from ChatGPT that has given me questions with answers.
Okay, perfect.
You got 10 questions about questions.
Yeah. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right. I don't know. I'm just going to read them off. I have not read ahead. What city is the setting for the sitcom Friends?
New York.
Yes. In The Office, what is the name of the company where the characters work?
Dunder Mifflin.
Dunder Mifflin.
I would not have known that.
What do they sell?
Paper.
Which sitcom features the character Sheldon Cooper? These are so...
Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. In Parks and Rec, what are the name of the fictional town where the show takes place?
Pawnee, Indiana.
Yeah.
Pawnee, Indiana.
What is
My bad little special.
What is the name of the coffee shop that the characters and friends frequently visit?
Central Perk.
Yeah. In How I Met Your Mother, what is Barney Stinson's catchphrase?
Bazinga.
Wait. Oh, legendary.
Yeah, you got it.
Wait for it.
Legend, wait for it. Dare.
Which sitcom revolves around the lives of an employee at a big box store called Cloud9?
Superstore, yeah.
Oh,
That's also a good sitcom, which we haven't talked about, by the way.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Although there was this like ongoing. Don't over these questions; they're not good. But there was like the ongoing gag of like the show, which I think it's fine for a sitcom to have like an ongoing gag. But the ongoing gag for Superstore was like there was like this murderer who always cut off hands or whatever, and like and throughout the whole show it's just like they found more dead bodies around here, but it's always done casually, like no one really cared, and it's like it happened again, whatever, and then they just kept going on with the show, and then at the very end they alluded to saying like, oh, this is the person who did it, which was like one of the employees.
I never saw the end of it.
Also, what's funny is in the first season especially, because I would put it on when we were going to bed, Josh would cringe so hard.
It was pretty bad.
There's some real cringy parts for sure.
It was pretty bad.
You're just watching it like, is this okay?
I agree.
Because a lot of the parts, first of all, first season, they were really playing hard on the whole Hispanic thing, and I'm just like, oh, this hurts me. This hurts me in my culture.
I was going to say something and I forgot. I just want you to know.
Okay. Racism?
I'm struggling. No, it was before that, and I don't remember what it was. But I drew you.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have some harder questions.
Okay.
In The Office, what is the name of the paper company that Michael Scott starts after leaving Dunder Mifflin?
Paper for me.
Is it actually called Paper for Me?
No, I don't know.
Dunder Mifflin to Mifflin Duffin.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No, it's called the Michael Scott Paper Company.
That's
boring.
Sense. Yeah, but that's very Michael Scott.
Yeah, sure.
In Parks and Rec, what is the name of the miniature horse that becomes a local celebrity?
Will Sabat?
I think you got it.
No, I did get it, but I think Ian wanted me to give
you because I just sang the song, so I knew.
I knew it anyway.
No, I know, but I knew you were paying attention at least to what I said.
I'm not telling the truth.
That's true.
Yeah.
Also, Psych, not a sitcom, but an excellent
show.
show.
In Brooklyn Nine-Nine, what is the name of Jake Peralta's favorite movie?
I don't know. I haven't
Die
seen
Hard.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I think.
Die Hard.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
That's Christmas movie.
We saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, neither of you would know this, but in Modern Family, what's the name of Jay Pritchett's dog? What's the name of your guys' dog?
Cookie.
Little Sebastian?
Stella.
Oh,
Stella,
that was
sure.
closer.
Yeah.
In The Big Bang Theory, what is the name of Sheldon Cooper's online show?
Something about flags.
Coops and cops.
Flags with Cooper.
Fun with Flags.
Fun with flags. I knew it was flags. Though.
In Community, what is the name of the fake course that Jeff Winger invents to get the study group to stay together in season 1?
Spanish.
I don't know.
It's a fake class.
Spanish is real, Josh. I don't know if you know this.
Spanish 99. It's a fake class.
What? You're really leaning on the Spanish train here.
Alright, what is it called?
I don't know.
Conspiracy Theories in U.S. History.
That makes sense.
Okay.
As much as anything else.
Neither of you watched 30 Rock.
No.
No.
In New Girl, what is the full name of the character played by Zooey Deschanel?
Jessica Day.
No, she has a middle name. Jessica Brittany Day.
Jessica.
It just says Jessica Day.
Oh, I got it.
Okay,
You're right, though. I think she does have a middle name.
In Schitt's Creek,
I haven't seen it.
It's seen it.
what is the name of the character played by Kristen Bell?
Who's Kristen Bell?
Twilight Girl.
Oh, wait. I read 2 questions at the same time. Because I was so confused. In The Good Place, what is the name of the character played by Kristen Bell?
Oh, wait. I was thinking Kristen Stewart when I said Twilight Girl.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
not Kristen Bell.
Wait, which
She's
one's-
Princess Anna.
Kristen Bell?
Yeah.
In The Good Place. Main character.
I'm
Okay.
confusing you. I'm sorry.
Blonde.
The blonde girl. Okay. Okay. What's the question?
What's her character's name?
Oh shit. I don't know names.
Wait, hold on. Give me a second.
It's Little Sebastian.
Close.
Stop.
Okay, wait. We have Jason Mendoza. We have... Starts with a J, the other lady.
Jerry.
We have Cheese Pizza. And we have...
What?
Cheaty.
Cheaty. And then we have...
Monica.
It's not Monica. It's
Beverly.
Jessica.
Jasmine.
Okay, moving on.
No,
What was
is
the
it?
answer?
Oh, Eleanor Shellstrop.
Eleanor Rigby. Right.
For some reason
Eleanor Shellstrop.
that makes no sense to me that
Yeah.
she was called Eleanor.
Yeah, that makes
In Schitt's Creek, what is the name of the motel where the Rose family stays?
Motel
6. Motel 7 because it's a little better.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Motel 5?
It's Motel something.
It's Motel 2. No, the Rosebud Motel.
Oh, right, because they made a joke about that being booty hole.
In Scrubs, what is the name of the janitor's alter ego that he sometimes uses to mess with JD?
Oh, I forgot.
In Scrubs,
The name of the janitor's alter ego.
Because you know the janitor likes to mess with JD.
Do you know that the janitor was just supposed to be a figment of his imagination?
Really?
Yeah, throughout.
That's hilarious.
But then eventually they loved his character, so they just made him real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Because like in the first like season or two, I don't know when they made it official that he's a main character, that no one else ever interacts with him.
That's hilarious.
It's just JD.
Is it disproven that he's not a figment of his imagination?
Yeah, at some point everyone starts talking to him.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But the writers said themselves like, yeah, we wanted to make him just like a figment of his imagination, but eventually we just loved him, so we just made him an actual real life person.
But what's the...
Oh, I don't know. Ernesto.
Dr. Jan Itor.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's very on brand with his character.
And then the last question...
I just imagine him with a mustache, so I
is
just
a Brooklyn Nine-Nine question. In Brooklyn Nine-Nine, what is the name of the precinct's administrator who often butts heads with the detectives?
Jason Momoa.
Oh, is it the angry lady? No, she's a detective.
Betty White.
Is it Gina?
Kristen Stewart.
What's her last name?
Good thing.
Gina.
Gina Good Thing?
Yeah.
Gina Good Thing, hey!
Yeah. Listen, I would make great names for sitcoms, I'm just saying.
I don't know her last
Also,
name.
speaking of sitcoms, I just want to say, She-Hulk
Is it a
was...
You can...
I feel like yes.
sitcom?
It's
But
funny
also-
how bad it is and how much it hurt me as a person to watch.
As a
But
person-
also, because what he made me think of was what's her name?
Special.
But it's not.
Josh.
Oh, Madison. Was it Madison?
Square Garden.
The friend, the party girlfriend.
Yeah. But it's not where you think.
Yeah.
Wongers! Like, I love her.
Surprised you remember that.
But yeah, Gina Linetti.
Gina Linetti.
That's
Well, I
not
got Gina. I feel like that's pretty good.
Gina Good Thing. I'm telling you.
Gina Good Thing.
Telling you.
But yeah, you made me think of...
Like, hey.
But it's not where you think. But yeah. Anyway, that's our sitcom
Yeah.
episode. Thank you for watching. What are your favorite sitcoms? Let us know down below.
Do you like
Bye.
sitcoms? Bye.
Kind of strong on the ending
Yeah.
right there. Just kind of like, alright, we're done.
And we're done. Bye.